Welcome everyone to another one of our Porg stream nights. We've got one of our Copa League games. This is apparently the top table at round 2. So we've got Guppy versus Dave. So I'll go through Guppy's list and then Jarrad can touch on Dave's list. So Guppy's got 3 Scarconian aces in the Belbelub fighter with Deadeye shot, and 2 Genosian prototypes with the sync laser cannons. And then what is Dave flying, Jared?
Hey, so Dave has 6, how do you pronounce that? Stalengassen Hive guard, which are as the evil bugs at the moment in the meta. But his take on it is he's actually going with the I3s, all with marksmanship, and then he's got 1 trade bread drone. So that drone can just be there as a blocker. Be extra annoying.
I guess the thing to point out as well, this league is hyperspace, so that's probably the reason why it's not Predator or Crackshot or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, how many points is a Crackshot? That's not still 1, is it? It's 2.
Yeah, it's 2 points.
Yeah. So I think that if he had put 2 points on instead of 1, it would have stopped him from getting the trade fed drone as well.
Yeah.
So I guess looking at this, the interesting thing is Guppy's just stopped with both the HMP ships, and then gone fairly fast with the Belbelubs. And Dave is just staying in his formation up there.
Yeah, so I reckon he'll want to try to draw those bugs to either way, and then Guppy has the ability to flank with the other. I really like my little plays so far with the new gunships is this kind of makeup, but using the struts with them as well, just so you can side slip. But that 3 points, not having them on there, is actually quite good when you can see what else you can put there. Because the 2, even though their ability though, kind of, it depends on your dice though, on what your results are. Because pulling a tract off somebody, it then gives them an extra green dice.
That's true, yeah.
But yes, that's in saying that you get to reroll 2 dice. So
I think we'll probably actually see this trigger this game. Like, I think their ability is kind of useless outside of maybe this scenario. But I think you'd only ever decide to use it if you were to roll, say, 1 hit and 2 blanks or something.
Yep.
When it's not likely that you're going to do anything.
Yep.
And yeah, the synced laser cannon, the game that we saw you played the other night, it's just so good. I think it's a great upgrade, a great cannon.
Yeah, for these, it was that you get to have 3 dice in your front arc constantly. It turns them into a 3 die front arc attack ship, which is always good. More dice is good.
Yeah.
But I think the issue will be getting the locks. So they really want to have, you want to have like the 1 lock at least. So then that's basically having that fire control system that they can have.
I was about to be like, oh no, we put the Nantex on the rock, but that's just the moon. Just the moon.
That's just Porg. That's Porg moon.
We've claimed it. It's ours.
He's got double
Yeah.
halves on all of them somehow, and then brown's lost its.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems to be like going through or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he may be able to get the locks on the ships depending on the engagement, or Guppy, that is, the engagement that Guppy has. Like looking at this, I don't think you will take a lock in the first round of engagement because it's very. I feel like the bell bulbs are going to get lit up in a minute.
Yeah, I reckon that all those bugs are about to just turn in on those bulbs.
Yeah, it's interesting, the rock placement as well.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, Guppy. I actually thought that Guppy would want to try to pull him into those clouds, and then having a swarm like that, he can pick the non-obstructed shots. And then
Yeah,
the shots are coming in and they're all obstructed, then
yeah, and I think just the initial rock setup, I would have assumed that Guppy would have wanted a more centralized, tight cluster just to put off. Well, not necessarily put off the Nantex, but to make make them have to maneuver around the rocks rather than have this big open space in the top right. Good
banned
work.
him.
Good work, moderator.
Banned the bot. Yeah, so looking at this when he's coming in, but now the sync turret will come in as well, though. If he can turn, I don't know about the blue one though. I think that roll may have.
You could,
He's going to have to do the too hard.
yeah,
Clear stress.
because I mean a 2 bank looks like it would fit, but that's not blue, is it?
It's not blue. No, it's the two hards.
Yeah, it's another interesting thing, the configuration for them.
Yeah.
When it's in the inactive side, it allows the straight maneuvers to be blue as well. Not that Guppy would do it, not blue but white. But and then I think it allows the 3 straight to be blue.
Yeah, it decreases the difficulty of all your straights. So your 3 becomes a blue, and then the 4 and the 5 become whites.
Yeah, and I think just in that as well, it would be super helpful in a lot of circumstances because the 4 and 5 straights are red, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which is
so yeah, without the config, it severely limits their dial.
Yeah.
I actually think that they might be a bit overcosted because when you start to look at it, with the turret, they are the same price, or they're a B-wing, essentially.
I think.
Yeah, I reckon their dial's a bit worse than a B-wing, though.
I think you're probably right that they are a bit overpriced, and I don't think there's a couple that are good on their own. The other limited one that allows you to calculate when you side slip.
Yep.
But beyond that, I don't see much of a use for them.
Yeah, it's a bit. I don't know. They just haven't found their spot yet. But it's interesting that everybody was saying the Nantex was actually not very good, other than Sun Fac. And then what we've seen is the opposite.
Well, I would probably argue that it's because of its ability to be spammed.
Yeah, and then just how cheap they got, and that you are able to get 6 i4s Yeah, and that's true. Yeah, dead meat. There's a price when everything is good. Is when you can get so many on. Why does it keep picking up a second one? That's weird.
I'm not too sure.
And yeah, he's just looking at. He's going to try to catch the bell lobs as they come in.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it looks like Guppy may have misjudged that, unless the Belblobs are just gonna say, "See ya."
Yep.
Yeah. So, what I was saying before, I mean, it is still 15 points different, but the 066 and Sith Infiltrator versus the Geonosian prototype is 15 points different, and I feel like the Infiltrator is the better ship, even as a crew carrier.
Yep.
Unless you need those 15 points for a specific crew or ships. But then I'm sure FFG also saw the spam text and was just like, maybe we won't. See, I don't think this is going to be as brutal for Guppy.
Yeah, if you can dodge all those front
Bullseyes.
arcs, if you can dodge all those bullseyes, then it severely limits their output.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they're a roll into a focus.
Yeah.
He can dodge all those bullseyes, as long as the other one doesn't bump into the back. But yeah, then that. Oh, does he dodge that pink one? Yeah. Yeah, that one can dodge it. So red might not even have a shot, and then the others are only 2-die guns.
Yeah.
Which they can still do. They can still get just peppered shots through.
Yeah. So I guess it depends on your targets and stuff.
Well, I wonder how.
Like your dice rolls and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, the new bombs at 3 points are amazing.
So an eyeball and a blank.
I need to check out these dice, don't I?
And Guppy rolls natties. So
just
yeah, the bombs at 3 points can also give yourself a lot of headaches, as I found out yesterday. Managed to do 8 damage to myself.
Yeah. Well, what did I see? I think it was Gold Squadron. They're talking about you put Wolfaro on the board with
hit crit,
a bomber.
nice.
Oof. And you put him on the bomber.
Ooh, I think tough choice.
Do you just spend it, save a damage, or you just take it on shield?
I think he's getting at least 2 more shots, so he's probably thinking it's worthwhile to save it. So
yeah, if it's a double focus, then you will feel bad.
Yeah, but then if you don't roll any more focus, you'll feel very bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So red took a shield.
And spends a focus.
Yep.
I think you can probably risk a shield here. Oh, he's spend the focus.
Yep.
And this is the roll where he'll roll like 2 focus results. So we've got blue, brown, red to fire.
Yeah, which I don't think red and brown may not have a shot either. Wow, it's just
Oh.
2 hits, or 1 hit and an eyeball.
Oh.
So red takes
1
and 1. So there's half points on red already.
Yeah. Well, I think that is all red is going to do this turn. Like all the damage red is going to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question. If the 6 Nantex are better than the sort of 4 Nantex within snare, but I don't think any Nantex within snare won any tournaments.
Yeah, no, I don't think they really did much. Oh, so 6 has
Which
red has the shot onto.
and that looks just range
green,
3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So probably hit crit. You spend the focus, yeah. And fine. So here I probably would have picked either green or yellow to shoot first.
Yeah. Well, in saying that, if he can cause blue to spend it, then it's
because
better shot for yellow.
So
Oh, 1 out the box. Gets it.
yeah, because I mean, see that there, like yellow would have had 3 shots from all of his ships.
Yep.
Oh,
Just doesn't want to.
so
it's a blue.
yeah.
Says blue. Yep, so it spends the focus, takes nothing.
Go onto the Trade Federation drone.
Yep. So there's range 2.
Oh,
There's your dice.
hitting 2 crits. And this is where the droids blank out. Or, do that. It's still a crit on it, so that's not too bad.
Which is Panic Pilot.
That's not too shabby. Oh, I'm just out.
Yeah, not having them to be able to shoot this turn.
So range 2.
Yep.
Oh, and 2 hits. Those ships have been very consistent.
Yes.
Oh, and I don't think there's
And he
any.
spent the
Yeah.
focus on the. So yeah, that engagement definitely did favour Dave in that.
Yeah, which I feel like the expected amount of damage from Guppy is much lower than it should have been.
Yeah.
Because what, total 1 damage. And I think he did pretty well with the amount of damage that he took, especially on red. So it'll be interesting to see if Dave is going to turn all into the HMP and also the red and yellow, or he could potentially also have a great shot on green, but then that would probably open up from the rear for Guppy to come in.
Yeah. And I think also the problem here now Guppy has is his battle lobs are all stressed. And their dials are not that great for blues. So it's straights or 2 banks. So if Guppy were to turn into this block, he would probably easily get blocked. So
Yeah.
it might even be a case of he has to just straight out.
I think disengaging is the best idea there.
And then, yeah, that's what you're saying about all those bugs can just turn in on the HMPs and then go for them.
I think the smartest thing for Dave to do would be to turn towards the HMPs, because then he's almost guaranteed a shot. If he commits too hard onto where he thinks red and yellow are going to be, that could cause issues if Guppy's done something different. And going after green is just a bad idea.
Yeah, I think he can kind of ignore, or even if he were to, you probably don't really want to one hard turn that drone though towards green just to block it and it'd be annoying.
Probably not.
But then in saying, yeah, green could probably just 2 bank in, and then if he's not going to get blocked, he can get actions. But if he does get blocked, all the bugs will probably turn away, so he'll just have shots anyway. How many we got? We got all our dials done now.
Except for blue and pink.
Okay, no, missed that. But yeah, how have you been liking the new ships so far?
Yeah, I've played the Z shuttle and I've played the HMP, and I've lost both games I've played with it. So yeah, oh,
He's hit the
going
cloud.
fast. It's a bit surprising. I would have assumed.
Yeah, just a hard turn in, but he's chosen to disengage with that.
Yeah.
So it takes the strain, but it probably won't matter here. Ooh, so he's hit. So we're going to be a set. Ooh, nice.
That last little dice roll where it's like deciding where it wants to go.
Oh, yep.
I mean, that's a good position for Guppy, but not having actions and this guy being strained, I think, is going to hurt. I mean,
and if all those bugs hard turn down.
Yeah, there we go. Oh,
no, they're going to go for green.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. It seems to be duplicating the arcs or something.
Maybe if he deletes them. because they're just off screen. But yeah, if he does turn them all in, that's actually really interesting though. Oh, he's going to tractor to rotate.
Oh,
Is he going to move it though? Or just leave it there? Okay.
I think he's. Oh, that is so weird.
Yeah.
I think he's.
Maybe delete them because they're just off screen.
I sent Guppy a message, so
Okay.
hopefully he sees that. But I didn't do it in the chat. Do you want to maybe write that in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like they're coming from off screen. So we'll see. I think Guppy just deleted it. So I guess the brown was just there to be a nuisance if green turns in.
Yeah. So he's just doing the block if green decides to turn in or not.
And it looks like blue's also somewhat of a blocker.
So does red have... Oh yeah, does look like red does have that bullseye. Yeah, pink definitely has the bullseye.
Cool. So I think deleting the arcs fixed it.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, so red, or yeah, I think brown is going to get lit up, the brown HMP. Oh yeah. And yellow's there to get the bullseye on the bumped green, if that happens. That's interesting.
Did he do an action with brown?
He mustn't have, because they've only got focus evade, don't they?
Yeah. But he's... It would be nice if the tractor ability was an action. But
Yeah.
that would probably make him a little bit...
OP.
Oh, well, like less OP.
Oh yeah, a
Bump
little less OP,
somebody
yeah.
And then tractor and just move away. It is interesting, like all the abilities they can do with it. Was ensnare actually that like horrible? But at what price point? Like, if you could have 5 of these all with ensnare, like, I think that would be horrible.
It comes, yeah. I think it also comes down to maybe all FFG needed to do was say a tractor token that is passed from a tracted ship or something doesn't tractor the new ship, if that makes sense. So you can still get rid of your tractor token, it's just you're not tractoring the other ship. And then ensnare wouldn't have been offensive at all.
Yeah, that's true, actually, if it just removed it.
Yeah.
But then it's...
Ooh, yeah. That's nice.
Ooh, so he's dodged that.
And he's got a very nice shot on green.
Yep. So here you could probably... Either you choose to lock green or focus. If you're not going to get shot at...
Do you reckon blue and brown HMP have green? Yeah. I think that'd be range 3.
Oh, that would be close. But the thing is, if you're going to shoot at green anyway, they could eat it some.
Oh, so I think he bumped into... Actually, I have no idea.
He's bumped into pink. There's this gap in between blue. Interesting.
That's still not that bad. That's hey, what's the word I'm looking for? Yellow hasn't taken any damage yet. So,
Ooh, I wonder if a bank boost, fits in that. Because then you can just dodge. But then you are putting yourself into green's shot.
range
So
one bullseye.
green has no shot at all. But you might still be in. Oh, you might be in brown's bullseye though.
Yeah, you probably in yellow's bullseye. You're probably in brown's. Yeah, I think that is the. You're taking 1-4 dice versus potentially 9 dice.
Yeah.
Because it looked like there was the possibility that green had green in bullseye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. Midlife crisis is the. I think the changes to tractor rules was enough, and I think ensnare was just scaring everyone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he did also change his arc there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he may have been in it anyway.
Yeah.
Like the front of the ship, I think was just in it.
So range 1 into green.
Yeah. Well, let's see if his red dice can turn off this turn.
You jinxed it. You jinxed it.
I jinxed him. Sorry, Dave. That was all me.
I never like to roll dice when you don't have to, because I feel like you're just rolling all your good rolls. So range 1. This is where he needs another blank out, or Guppy needs another blank out.
Yeah.
Maybe not that. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
But do you spend the focus?
I reckon you would.
Because
he's got enough bodies that it doesn't matter. If they just kill that ship off, it doesn't really matter.
yeah, and I think here you definitely spend your focus.
Yeah, you definitely have to spend it.
So you only take 2, which is 2 shields. That's good.
No, green already lost shields.
Oh, green already lost shields. So it is a crit hit.
It's
hit
2
crit.
crits.
2 crits. Oh, brutal.
Because marksmanship.
Damaged engine.
Oof.
And
Not direct.
Direct.
Oh, it's direct. So green's gone.
Now you're like, I wish I didn't spend that focus.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, well. Yeah, so that's where. So yellow doesn't have a shot, brown shot, red has a shot. Yeah.
Bullseye.
So, yeah, you just use the bullseye onto brown. Even though the blue has the strain, that doesn't really matter.
Oh,
He's going to shoot. He's got yellow in bullseye.
maybe pink also has yellow in bullseye. I can't see.
Yeah.
So 3.
Yeah, you may as well spend it. That's the thing about he's got so many bodies, he can just be all out offensive. And then, yeah, marksmanship.
Ooh.
Oh, yuck.
So takes 2 shields and a crit. That's not nice.
Oh, and hull breach.
Oh, like the one card you don't really want. I'm not sure why I flipped it, but
Oh, it might have been accident.
Oh yeah, I think yeah. So you go range 1 into Hull Breach. Oof.
Oh, does he? How did that work?
He must have him in Bullseye.
Oh no, I think it's the nub. So he shouldn't be able to shoot him. I'll just jump in and just say,
Oh. Yeah, it's a brutal shot on those guys. When it all paint when you need it.
oh no, he bumped into blue.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So that is a very dead ship.
It was very stressful.
So at least he can shoot back. And there's still blue. So I think blue here goes into blue. It's strained. You're not going to get any.
Yeah.
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 So 1 crit.
Yeah. And so it will just be 1.
So that was a pretty good round for Dave there.
Yeah, definitely.
So
what's he got?
yeah, go on to
range. I actually think red should have been the first pick because if he kills green here, somehow, like, all hits to blank out, like,
yeah. But I mean, the odds of that happening are slim.
yeah.
Oh. All right. So
green.
but so I think green is dead this turn.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think Guppy needs to be able to wipe off at least another 1 or another 1.5.
Yep.
So
Yep. So there's another 3. So yeah, that guarantees that one's dead.
so it only takes 2 there. But yeah, I think yellow has to really put the hurt into pink.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Oh, so hit crit.
Hit crit going in to pink. And it's a
Porg to the future.
wounded pilot.
Wounded pilot. I can
So that's actually interesting.
bring up the crits.
So if it wants a tractor, it'll be pretty annoying for it. But we'll see if it gets. What's he got? So green's dead. He can use his cannon.
Yeah, I think you go into pink.
Pink, yep. Yeah, it doesn't have mods.
Oh,
oh, there you go, 2 crits.
that's not too bad.
That is not bad.
Oh, and
Pink is dead.
so I guess, yeah, it's a bit
I think
hard.
you actually shoot it. I think you shoot it red here though, because
Yeah,
blue has the focus.
That's what I was going to say, is I think red is the one you're more likely to get damage, even though it's 4 dice. But,
Yep.
Oh, hit, crit, nice.
HAP is made to do all the work.
Oh, 2 crits, ouch.
I might eat my words.
So direct hit.
Direct. Ooh. And then that's that.
He could kill him with another direct.
Ooh.
No. Fight Porg.
Damage sensor.
That's pretty bad for them as well. So he can't reposition.
Yep.
So that's gone. So currently Dave is 98 points and Guppy is 75. I don't think Guppy's out of the fight yet, but it's still it's Dave's game to lose at this point. So Guppy's really got to put in the work, especially with only 3 ships. But being able to almost kill 3 ships in that round.
Yeah.
That's swung out very well.
Blue could sloop like a 3 sloop, or even the 5k actually, unless he were to stop. He could stop with both the gunships just to keep him there.
I do like the position they're in. I think a stop would be a good idea. You are sort of unmodded, but you know, brown and yellow are sort of irrelevant. I'll eat my words later, but I was going to say I don't think 2 Nantex would be able to take one of them off, but it's possible.
If he can get bullseyes, they will drop very quickly. That's the problem. Yeah, because they are essentially a B-wing. So you think about a non-Braylon B-wing and how quickly they can just start like dropping.
Yeah, that is true.
And they do have that 180 arc to shoot, but it's only 2 dice. And if he is stopping, then he's not getting those mods unless he can get a lock.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
and that's where I think they really need something that just starts putting out locks, and that's where I think their slot will start to be with, it's either the new, what do you call that?
Kalani?
Yeah, Kalani, or with the probe droid. So you can get that out first and just get a whole heap of ships, locks on different ships and stuff. So I think even if it's only 1 lock, then it's a FCS. So that can be very helpful.
Yeah, I think you're right there. The probe droids help immensely, and I think even in this game, the Kalani would trigger quite a lot. Because that's 3 charges, I think, and they all regen each turn.
Yeah. Yep. The only problem it is a red action.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that might be a little bit steep priced at 5, because it's super situational and it's actually very like negative.
Yeah, that's a really interesting thing. That a lot of the things in the current wave are they've got a really good side and they've got that negative, which I think is which is a really cool design mechanic. Just like all the Z shuttles, where it's like take a strain to roll an extra die, or
Yeah. Oh, so it's coming in.
Oh, quite fast.
Yep.
Or take a strain to re-roll your die. All right.
Yep. So I think yellow is just gonna slowly come back around. I think he's probably just gonna hope if red is into that space somewhere.
Yeah, so that should, even a 1 turn, the Burble Up has a 1 turn, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, a 1 turn I think will get you in arc of both brown and yellow.
Yeah, unless he chooses to boost. Oh shit. Here, I reckon if... Oh, he's 5 straighted.
Oh.
Alright, so he wants to maybe clear his crit?
I think that's what you've got to do. The damage sensor array is not going to be a nice...
Yeah.
That is it.
Oh. Oh no, you can still do that for free anyway. No, I'm not sure about that.
Can he do the rotate? Because after you execute a maneuver, you may gain 1 tractor token to perform a rotate action.
I'll let him know.
So I think he's going all in on red, hoping to get that last 2 damage in there. Yeah, I saw that. They fixed that. So
maybe he... Oh, I think I might have... Hopefully we didn't mix them up.
Oh no, I think he was just figuring out what to do with red. Which is, yeah, that's interesting. I think he's dodged arc of brown.
I think he's probably hoping that red has decided to do like a sloop. Yeah, now here you can either choose to boost forward and really go into brown, or you roll.
You can roll into a linked lock, can't you?
Focus. Link for focus. It would be really nice if we could get that lock, but here I think, you need to reposition to get out of some of the arcs. Yeah, I'm going range 1, but then it's a 3 versus 4. And he does have... He might have bullseye, but I don't know if he's got any cards though.
He's got the Deadeye shot.
Yeah, but that's exposure card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof, hit crit. I think you have to spend it.
Yeah, you don't want to be eating that crit.
Yeah, because that could just be direct that's hiding under there.
So, interestingly, we could see a lot of damage on him. And this is where Guppy rolls 4 focus. Well, I feel like that's where I would roll 4 focus.
Yeah. Oh, nearly.
I jinxed it.
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk anymore. Oh, you had to focus.
Although that is ideal. Oh, so he's still got red just in arc.
But that, I think, is range 2.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's got a, yeah.
You go on,
just go into brown.
yeah, because you've made him spend that focus.
Yep.
And red's taken no damage yet, so.
Yep. And it's 3 versus 4, but no mods on either side. I think. Oh no, he's got calculate.
Yeah.
Ah, and that's true. If he doesn't spend it, then it is a 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Oh. Yeah, you may as well just spend it. He does get to roll 1. He got an evade anyway. I wonder if shooting. Yeah, I wonder if the range 3 into the drone, you get 1 more damage in, and then it does get you 10 points. But
Oh. Yeah, you spend it.
yeah.
So that means the droid will probably have blue in arc as well.
Yeah.
But I guess the benefit there is you force the spender to calculate, so
Yep.
it's less likely to do damage.
Ooh, yeah. So now it's 2 versus 2. Less likely, but 1.
Oh.
Nothing. So blue takes 1 more. All right. So yeah, I think red you could probably red bug can just 1. Probably just go 1 hard and focus, or 5k and turn back around.
Yeah.
Sadly, the Belbalob is now probably going to be running away, and that gas cloud in the way.
Yeah, so I guess it depends where, because yeah, like you were saying, they don't have great blue maneuvers.
Even like the 2 bank and then the roll, you're still facing the wrong way. Yeah. And I reckon the drone, you probably just do a hard 3 in towards the gunships. You just want to start being annoying with that ship now.
Yeah.
Get in the front of stuff and. But
So
it is
it's,
interesting. Like, it's only 14 points in it, or 13 points in it, sorry. So it's still quite close.
yeah, and there's just under 20 minutes left. So I think it's still, yeah, it's still super close.
Yep.
There's blues on 1 health left, and so is the drone has got 1 health left.
Yep. And actually, in saying that, where the Belbulub is, it actually limits where brown bug can go. Like, you can't just do the one hard tractor roll and it'll get that bullseye. It actually, limits it a bit where it can go without bumping into stuff or.
Yeah, so I think it's a interesting move, or interesting round for everyone.
Because it's either Guppy chooses to stop with both of them, and then just keeps that arc quite open, or he could 2-bank in, I reckon.
Stopping feels bad though.
It does. It depends on what happens with that drone as well, though.
I guess. Actually, no. Stop. I do like the stop. Because brown Nantex can't do a 1 hard and barrel roll.
Yeah.
So no bullseye there. Yellow, I don't know. It will either be a range 3 or no shot at all.
Actually, in saying that, I think the stop is not bad. It's only the red which could hard turn and focus, and then it's only a 2-die coming in.
And
it gives you the ability to shoot this drone as well.
Yeah. So I think the stop is actually a great option there. Yeah. Even they've got a 1 Ford as well, don't they?
I don't even know if they have. Yes, I think they do. It's a blue.
Yeah, so that sounds like it would be pretty cool. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So.
Yeah, so the 1 stop is definitely what he wants to have done. Oh.
Interesting.
Actually, I like that as well because now, unless blue Nantex is going the other way, he should have a kill shot on the blue Nantex.
Yep.
And probably also the drone. And now I think those 2 ships getting shot is even less likely.
Yeah, because everything is further away. Yeah, and here he's kind of picked where blue is going. So they will both get shots on blue. Blue's on 1, so it can only focus anyway.
Yeah. And red's probably got a range 3 shot on.
Yeah, and so he can't even tractor to get closer?
No.
Because then he's got to rotate the arc away?
Yeah, and I think that's the big thing about the Nantex is that you've got to be thinking turns ahead.
Yeah.
Because then you may not be getting good shots if you're not rotating your arcs in the right way. I'd like to see Guppy with the Belbulub do a 1 hard turn up towards where yellow is. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's what I'd like to see.
He's just violence. No. So he's away. He will be taking a shot from yellow and brown. Oh, no, he's going away.
Oh, I think you've got to stress to Oh, maybe he's just going to risk it.
Okay.
So yellow's got nothing.
Just out.
So that means brown's got a range 3.
Yep.
Yeah, that's risky. But we shall see. 1 crit.
1 crit. Can you get the...
The stew. Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Well, the focus wouldn't have helped him. So.
That's true.
Ooh,
Structural damage. Can't turn that one off.
So he really doesn't want red to be shot at now.
So range 3 into brown.
Yep. So here it's interesting. Yeah, brown hasn't actually lost anything yet.
1.
Yep. It was an evade and it fell out of the box.
Nice.
It's still bad.
So I would think you go brown first, I reckon.
To see.
Just to see if you have the cannon.
Oh, interesting. He's going to go. He wants to kill off that drone. Yeah, send it.
Not a bad idea because the drone's the only one that's shooting back. So
yeah,
and that's a dead drone.
Dead drone, and then yeah, he's got a shot into blue.
I mean, I don't think the cannon's on with brown, but
I think it is still a bit out. So this is range 2. I just
yeah,
want to double check it.
yeah, because that arc line that was drawn was deceptive. It kind of looks like it would have been. Oh yeah, 2.
2 hits. Yep.
2 hits could do it. No.
He's got the focus.
I think we've all seen Suntir die to
yeah.
to worse, so it can always happen.
Yeah, no. Dice can be dice.
So that means it is, what is that, like 3 points difference? Guppy down by 3 points.
Yeah, Dave is only up by 3 points now. So
it's a close game.
Yeah, this is super close. So I reckon blue is probably going to gun it forward. Oh, I don't know though. Because if Guppy commits too far forward and blue gets away, then all the other Nantex are just swarming up behind him now though.
Yeah, and Guppy's got the issue that if he loses the red Sarkonian ace, he's probably lost the game. If he overcommits with the 2 HMPs, he's probably not got enough time to turn around and get good shots back on the other Nantex to do even more damage. So I honestly think if I was Dave, I would be just one-hearting towards Australia.
Yeah, with that Nantex.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to actually go because I reckon that Bellblub is going to go probably like a 3 bank or something.
Hmm. And then maybe even with the droids, you do a 2-turn.
Yeah, and I think that's...
So then you can sort of be facing... that you can do another 2-turn the next turn, so you can be facing up the board.
Yeah.
Because with 9 minutes left, I would say there's 2 rounds left in the game.
Yeah. Whew, that is close.
Oh.
Ooh, yep,
I guess he's
that
covering everything.
He's trying to... Yeah, he wants to catch blue.
And that's... Yeah, it's not such a bad idea because I think... Did that just fit?
It did.
Oh,
And
nice.
I don't know if he's actually hit, if he's got bullseye.
He may do.
I don't think he does. That is crazy.
And then he will definitely barrel roll.
Yeah.
That would put him in bullseye.
Yep, I reckon you roll over and then you'd be able to get blue. Blue with a bullseye. What did he do? Oh. Straight 2, yeah. I think that's the only problem is brown is probably too far forward.
Hmm. Yeah, and I reckon you barrel roll.
Yep.
Oh, he's...
Oh no, he's just going to stay there. So, yeah, if you had rolled over, you would have got a bullseye on somebody.
I think here you do the same thing as you boost forward and rotate your out front and hope. And I think red Nantex is out of it this round.
Red could probably one hard maybe roll or boost. It's still really setting him up for next turn as well, though. Just that the being able to put your arc to the side is so good for keeping time on target.
Yeah. I think here you rotate it to the other side.
You reckon?
Yeah, because his next turn, he's 100% not going to have any shots coming out the left-hand side of his ship. So he can then move the rotate it again if he doesn't need it in the front arc.
Yep.
But if he needs to reposition to keep someone in the front arc, then he can't do that.
Oh, interesting. Aggressive.
Oh.
No targets. Just out.
Range 1.
But still, yeah. Still gets that range 1 onto blue.
Two hits. Do you spend it? I think you spend it.
Well, you're probably going to lose blue. But you are going to be putting in a hope of damage. If you can get half points on blue, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because if you can get half points on blue and then also half points on and kill red, then I think he's got a good game there.
Yep. But I reckon you don't spend that. Whatever you do. What's that? Brown. So brown's still full.
So 1.
Yep.
1 evade.
Nothing. Did I not put blues? Blue lost a shield. And then yellow. Probably won't have a shot either. No.
Yeah, so
it's 3 against 3. Both with focuses.
oh, so 2 hits.
He's attracted. I'll just let him know.
I just saw. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then here, I reckon you'd go. It probably doesn't matter. Yeah. So I think blue is gone this turn.
Well, he does get to roll 3 greens, so anything can happen.
Yeah, crit.
That's not bad. Ooh, just got him.
So that puts Guppy ahead.
Yep.
By 12
So
points.
So now he's jumped ahead 12. He does need to be really careful now, though, because if he gets half on one of the HMPs, then it's what are they worth? 40. That's 21 points.
Yeah.
So then it'll swing back. So.
And if he gets half on the Scarconian Ace, that's 20 points.
Well, he's already got half.
Well, that kills.
Yeah. It'll be another 19 points.
Which is why I thought it was kind of interesting that he barrel rolled up.
I can understand, like, Guppy is in the position he needs to make those risky moves. And there is 2 minutes left, or less than 2 minutes now. So it does go into one more round. Annoyingly, the brown one is probably not going to be able to shoot anything.
Yeah, unless he just does it too hard towards the blue side of the board. Ship left. He may get something just in.
The only problem is if it's through the cloud, that sort of range, like if it's a range 3 through a cloud,
yeah,
with 2
it's
dice,
gonna be useless. But it just depends on where Dave goes. Has he realized the points at the moment? I think is the big question. And then also, is he gonna go all into one or?
Well, yeah, I reckon.
Because if Guppy can half points one ship, and Dave only half points one ship, or kills red, I think that still means Guppy wins. So.
Oof. So I wonder if the roll. Oh no, so he's just going to focus.
And that's exactly what I meant with you got to figure out your arcs, because then if he'd changed his arc before, he could have barrel rolled and definitely got that bullseye. So
yeah.
So that's time.
There is time. Yeah, I think this is a bit tricky. That I really reckon that ace is probably like a 3 bank over the cloud. Just guns it in. Or actually, in saying that, Guppy might have actually known, might have realized that.
Ooh.
Oh, he hard won. Okay. Oh, he might have dodged.
Oh, it takes
Yellow.
a strain.
It takes
I think he's
oh.
got. I think yellow's got him in.
Yeah, it'll be if yellow and then red, and he doesn't get to roll any dice, which
So
he's got
hope
one hole left.
Guppy can only hope for blanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think this is
just the one gets through. But now, yellow might have that shot onto brown though. So last ace dies.
Yeah.
Yep.
So as long as because what's half points? Brown Nantex needs to do
4 points. 4 damage.
1 damage.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, it needs 1 damage. Oof. So is he gonna spend? Because he'll probably take a shot as well.
I don't think you do because you got gas cloud.
Yep. So he's got it anyway.
Oh, and it's range 1.
It is range 1, but he's got to be able to do 4, which he's still got full shields.
No, blue's damaged.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Yep, sorry.
So he's done 2.
Takes 1.
So that's half points on blue. So
he needs
to kill.
He needs to kill 1.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if he can. Or if he can half 2.
Yeah. That's interesting. I would have gone into yellow.
Because then brown can shoot yellow as well.
Yeah. Oof. Hit crit. Oh.
Okay.
A crit goes through.
Yeah. Let's see if it's direct. No. Blinded pub.
Doesn't matter.
And then sadly the range 3 through the cloud.
Yeah, so that's why I was confused, but as to that target priority.
Because then if you had shot at him here.
Well, I mean that's if he's gotten rid of that. It doesn't matter what he rolls.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe if he rolls all focus, but no, he's got to focus, so
yeah, so now you just do that range 1
into brown,
but I want
or red. I'd check. No, you're definitely out of the cannon.
Yeah, so it's the range 1 to brown. You need to be able to do 2 damage, or you need to be able to get 1 damage into red. So
I mean,
versus 3 with a calculate. I don't even know the odds.
Unfortunately, unless there's some weird crit chain, I think it's only for MOV.
Not necessarily because so Brown had the focus as well.
Oh yeah, so you definitely go into red, I think.
Yeah. Ooh. Those dice.
Yeah, unfortunately. So that means that was a super close game.
Yeah.
110
That
points
was.
to Guppy and 138 points to Dave. So it came down to that last turn. I think if Guppy had maybe gone down with the board instead of up with the Sarkonian Ace, that may have been different.
Yep, that's true.
Because he also would have had the cloud cover from those shots. So yeah, interesting game.
Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, and we will probably stream a few more games sometime soon.
Yep.
So maybe next week. Look out for it. Catch you later.
See you guys.